Fame on Fire dropped the new album, The Death Card. We spoke to Fame on Fire.
Hmm.
It is coming out this Friday. If you're watching it past Friday the 13th,
Hmm.
it is already out. You could check it out in the description if you're watching the clipped version of this review. It was a lot of fun.
Hmm.
It was great. We got to talk about tarot cards, and that was fucking
I also
awesome.
learned Glory's super into tarot cards.
Okay, no, I fuck lightly. I said
Oh,
in the interview I
yeah,
fuck
that's right.
lightly.
That's right. I watched that part.
Yeah. Because, fun fact, I actually mispronounced whatever the fuck the main tarot cards are called, and
Yeah.
I said it with my chest too. And you know what? I'm not ashamed because who's gonna fucking stay up at night crying that I fucking mispronounced it? Calm
I
the fuck
will.
down.
I will.
It's okay, chill.
Can we I'm gonna take the interview down. Can we splice that and fix that?
Yeah, let me just overdub it actually, like really quickly.
Yeah.
This album is incredible. I had to rewatch a good bit of the interview because I had to get clips for it. And hearing Brian say that he was worried going into the writing process that they'd never be able to create something as good as Welcome to the Chaos, their last record. Dude, this is better than Welcome to the Chaos. And I really like that record a
Mhm.
lot. So that's saying a good bit. I think it's because, in my opinion, the tarot card view and stance, not stance, the tarot card angle, there you go, that they took is so much cooler and it is so much angstier than I think kind of like the Halloween vibe that they were going for last time. I feel like that's belittling it, saying Halloween, but Halloween's cool as fuck.
But like
So
horror kind of thing feels like it's
yeah.
been over, like a little bit overdone in
Icicles.
in the metalcore community, because we have a couple of very prominent bands where that
Yeah.
is their shtick, and plenty of other bands that are not at, like, still very much in the scene and still very much at the forefront,
Mhm.
that is also their shtick. And there's nothing wrong with that. Horror and
No.
heavy music go together very well, but
Mhm.
there's something to say about this concept that has not been done as much or ever before,
No.
that makes it a lot more interesting.
Mhm.
um I really enjoy this record. I think it's the best thing
Same.
they've ever done.
I completely
Like,
agree, fully.
They have been leveling up with each record. We've been covering every single album since the 2020 Levels, and Levels was fine. I don't remember us being huge fans of it,
Yeah.
but at
Or
that
haters.
yeah, at that time they were still doing a lot of covers as well. So it was kind of like this blend of originals and covers, and still kind of having a feeling about the band that's like, they're just a cover band, that's taking a shot at originals, like whether or not that's the right way to feel about it. But they have since pretty much entirely went away from that, and they're focusing in on the bread and butter originals. Welcome to the Chaos, I thought, was a fantastic record, and I still do.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I think that this one levels it up even further, even
Levels?
yeah, even outside of the concept and the idea behind the record. I think every single song on here is a fucking ripper. I mean, it's pretty much, they just smack you in the face a bunch of times, and then Lie to Me is where it kind of fades off, and the pain is stinging from being slapped with every other song. And your face is a little swollen and red, but like, you're trailing off at the end there. If we want to go with that analogy. But huge fan of this record. I was listening to Octane this weekend, and it was crazy to see them doing an Octane takeover, because
shit,
like,
good for them.
other bands recently that I've seen Octane takeovers from would be Bring the Horizon and Wage War, which are like
Well established.
yes, way up their
massive.
bands.
Yeah.
And to hear Fame on Fire, and I feel like Fame on Fire also did their takeover correctly, because I heard like half of their album, whereas when Bring Me did theirs and Wage War did theirs, it was pretty much like the singles, and then that was it. Whereas I feel like Fame on Fire did their takeover correctly, because like I was hearing album tracks while I was driving around this weekend. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's the right way you do a takeover.
Yeah, good job, guys. Good job.
But Nightmare has been just a massive song for them. It's crazy that a couple weeks ago they were number one on the Octane Big Uns countdown, and they're still like in the top three right now. But it's been crazy to watch that song take off, and well deserved. I think it's a fantastic song. It was my favorite single, and it's still one of my favorites off of the record. I'm trying not to overplay it or let the radio overplay it for me. Also really like Suicide, and I also like Habits a lot. I think that those are some of the strongest songs on the record, but I really and truly believe, as I said at the beginning, that every single song on here is strong and a fucking banger, and they really knocked it out of the park. So it is funny to hear like we didn't think we were going to make anything better, and like in both of our opinions, they completely knocked it out of the park.
100%. It's I feel like you can't even compare the two. It's like two different fucking levels. It's fucking it's insane. I love seeing them grow. I love seeing them change. I am excited to see. I know this one just came out, but because this is their last one under their label, curious to see what their next record sounds like if they break free of anything. My favorite is still The Fool. Come on, it's the best fucking card. And it was a single, so it's been my favorite for a minute. Every time I hear it, I go, that one, that's the good one. That's the really, really good one. So yeah, great job, guys. I love the record a lot. I echo everything Shane said and everything I said before Shane.
And I echo everything Glory said before that. Except the part where she said she likes tarot cards. I don't know shit about that.
They're so fun. There's only one time that they actually predicted like an entire night for me, and it was crazy. All other times it's just been like, it's like jack shit, it's so fun.
Catch them on tour with Wage War, Era, and Throne. Crazy ass lineup. They're first to 4 on the bill. I will be there in New Jersey. I will be sending Glory videos because she will not be attending, but I'll attend for the both of us.
Yeah, as long as they play The Fool, just give me like a little video of that.
A little cell phone video.
Yeah,
I'll bring a DS to take a video of.
That would actually be fucking badass. I would be so down for that. So
that's great.